celebrating 420 with Trash Talk. Would you guys mind introducing yourselves?
I'm Garrett. I play guitar.
I'm Lee. I yell, kinda.
I'm Sam. Play drums.
You are one of the first people I've met, I think the only person I've met that actually has a medical marijuana card.
Yeah.
What was the process?
I went to the doctors because I was looking in the back of the newspaper just randomly. We're in LA for a day. We had the day off. And I was just like, all right, today's the day. I'm doing it. It says call the number. I can make an appointment. I call in, made the appointment, went to the spot, waited for like 3 hours to be seen. Then I was finally seen, and he walks in and taps my knee with the reflex thing and says, and my knee jumps, of course, and he's like, okay, you're good. Sign a little thing, and then hands me my card, and I was just like, oh, cool, that was worth it.
It's that. In high school, you kind of find out whose parents have the cards and stuff, and that always weirded me out. It's like, man, parents are smoking weed too. And apparently, in I don't know, it was weird to me, being a kid brought up to think that drugs are bad and whatnot, and all that shit. I was in the DARE program. When I was
too. I had a shirt, and it's funny. And then you got older, and people wore them ironically. And then the hardcore scene came up, and they were all straight edge, and they wore them serious. Man, it was kind of weird. Did you guys ever get any crap from other hardcore bands because of not being straight edge?
Yeah, only personally people pick on him.
I was straight edge last year.
What was it that sent you over the edge?
Oh man, I don't know.
I know that's a kind of personal story.
MC Hammer.
It was September of last year, right? And I'd been straight edge since I was 14. I'm 20 now, and so I was straight edge since 14. It's a good amount of your adolescent youth. My friend was like, "Holy shit, MC Hammer's playing tomorrow at the Hardly Strictly Bluegrass Festival at 12 noon." He comes out with all the hits, fucking he drops jam after jam after jam. Everyone's freaking out, jumping up and down, partying. And I turn to my friend Josh, and I'm like, Josh, this is between one of the songs. I'm like, Josh, what are you drinking? And he pulls out this this oldie that he made a brass monkey out of it. So I was looking at it, and he's looking at me, and he's looking at me, and we're having this weird is he gonna do it? I don't know, is he gonna do it? And then Too Legit to Quit comes on. He fucking goes straight into it, and I'm like, fuck it. That was that.
So is MC Hammer.
Put me over the edge.
What label are you guys on right now?
We put out our last few records ourselves. It's been
Mm-hmm.
awesome. That's what we've been doing. We just put out that single. Sold out, pre-orders. I think we're going to repress it because a lot of people have been emailing trying to get it.
Yeah.
Want to bring it on tour because it's new music, And we're out of music right now as a whole, so we have a little flyer on the table that says, sorry, we're sold out of all music.
We have no music.
That's a thing not often discussed about bands that put out their own music, is that whole idea of repressing. If you're on the road,
It's hard. We can't even find our own
CDs in my backpack.
We're thinking about going to stores and trying to steal our own CD or something.
so you guys have a thing with Trap Them, with the TT?
Yes, we have beef.
And we have
serious beef.
We have serious beef with Scuba Steve and Trap.
Scuba.
It's called beef.
You aren't safe.
It's not safe for you.
You're not safe anywhere.
Nah, those dudes are awesome.
What game is this? Excite Bike.
Excite Bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, man,
What were your
try
guys' games growing up?
Paperboy, Mario,
My mom
Usuals.
didn't buy me a Nintendo. She bought me a Sega Genesis. So I
Play it, man. He never got
I want a Nintendo.
My mom didn't
but
buy
my mom
me a pencil,
got
she bought me a fountain pen.
my mom. No. I'm saying I wanted. I was like, Mom, I want a Nintendo. And she's like, well, Target had the Sega, so.
There was this kid, lives a block down from this kid, Fat Chris, and we'd always go over to his house. Legitimately from when I was 5 to 10, everyone was like, oh, you guys want to play video games? Fat Chris is in his living room playing video games. He's always in his living room playing video games. And it was there was a point where the dude told his mom he would sacrifice meals to get the next system, and all the games are coming out. Dude was eating top ramen when he was 7. I saw him probably a year ago, and now he designs video games, so I guess he wins that one.
He wins.
He definitely wins that one. Years and years of ramen eating really paid off.